All right, so one day, my husband Nathan and I are driving up Monroe. We're headed from the South Hill to the north side to babysit my sister's daughter, my niece. And we've just passed the Monroe Street Bridge. We are almost to Safeway, but not quite. And we're listening to a book on tape, Wicked. And all of a sudden, Nathan reaches down and turns off the book on tape. And he says, Ella, there is something I have to tell you, and it's really bad, and I don't want to tell you, but I have to tell you. I hope you can still love me. Now, no one wants to hear that from their partner, and I think any one of us hearing that would feel a little stressed out, but I was more than a little stressed out. I was freaking the F out, just like full-blown panic attack. I start sobbing uncontrollably, just like full body sobs. And I'm saying, just tell me, just spit it out. What Nathan forgot, he knew this, but he forgot, was that, I had been married before. Nathan and I met after I got divorced from my first husband. We'll call him Mac. So Mac and I had been together about 5 years, and one day, kind of out of the blue, we were sitting in the car, and I was in the passenger seat, and he was driving, and he turned to me and said, Ella, I have something to tell you, and it's really bad, and I don't want to tell you, and I hope we can get through it. And then Mac told me that he had been unfaithful, that he had cheated on me. And that was the beginning of the worst day of my life, and then the worst week of my life, and the worst summer of my life, and the worst year of my life. Because, my life blew up. Everything I knew was gone. I felt completely ungrounded. As often happens with these things, it was more than just the first thing he told me, and it was like secret after secret spilling out, and every time I learned something new, it was my life blowing up in my face again. And, I didn't just lose my husband when we chose to end that relationship. I lost his family, my in-laws. I lost common friendships. I lost my self-esteem and my self-worth. And, it took a long time to recover from that bombshell that Mac had dropped on me. And here's Nathan doing it again. Like, that's what it felt like. Like, you too? Really? I just got over the last one. And I met you, and you're sweet and kind, and I love you, and now here you are in the car, and you're gonna tell me the same thing again? Are you kidding me? So that's where I was at. I'm just like yelling at him, just tell me already, get it over with. And he looks surprised, like he wasn't expecting this. And I take this moment to then remind him, this is exactly what happened last time. And he goes, oh, no, it's not that, Ella. And I'm going, well, then what is it? Just tell me already. And then he goes, Ella, no, I shit myself. Because, see, what happened was that as we crossed the Monroe Street Bridge, Nathan had a little bitty a poop accident, and he'd been like quietly trying to work up the nerve to tell me, and when he was finally ready, a few blocks later, he reached over and he turned off the book on tape, and he said, Ella, I have something to tell you, and it's really bad, and I don't want to tell you. And then I lost it. So now, the truth is out. He said what he needed to say, and, well, it wasn't what I expected. I was so relieved, Oh, that's it? Oh, well, sorry, honey. And you just don't expect to be relieved when someone tells you that they crap their pants. But I was so relieved, and he was relieved to finally have the truth out, but, he's still stressed out. But, we figured it out. We made a plan. There were some gym shorts in the back. And when we got to my sister's house, we made up some story and whatever. He was able to get clean quietly without telling anybody. And, I was able to calm down once I realized that his bad news was not the bad news I thought he was going to tell me. And yeah, we're still in love, and we haven't told anybody that story until now. And that's it. That's the day that Nathan had diarrhea of a physical kind, and I had diarrhea of an emotional kind. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we do.